Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, namaste to you all. Today is yet another portal day, January 11th, 2025. So it's 1119 portal. This is the one, two, three, the third portal since the fires on the 8th. Well, it started like the 7th or so, but the 8th was the most destruction. If y'all have been following my last 4 videos, so this will be the 5th video because these messages have been coming through. So thank you for your patience as I deliver these particular messages regarding the symbolic spiritual meanings of these fires, and not just the fires, but the overall big picture in the world, because it's touching every continent. I'm hearing every blow. Like, you can feel every blow on every continent of this. You know, they say like somebody took a blow to the head. Wow, that was a big blow to the head, or something like that. Or when you get hurt, everybody's feeling this 122 and 123 on this timer. Yep. I saw 121, 122, and 123 on the timer. So 121 could be symbolic spiritual message. I might look that number up. Where did my pen go? I've been writing and stopping, and let me look up 121, 122, and 123. So this is in order. It's ordered for everybody. And I did also hear New World Order in another one of my videos. So it's like something has been ordered, like a new world is being ordered due to these tragedies. It could go a different mixture of ways, though. Before I continue, I do want to put my disclaimers out. So again, I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. 222 on this timer. All right. Know that your spiritual team is guiding you and with you in this time, in this moment, in this world. We are all feeling the shifts. Okay. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Yeah. So it's like going to be hidden in waves here. These shifts are going to be hitting us in waves, and then I'm hearing they're going to be hidden in waves. Like these are hidden agendas or something like that are shifting out. Our spirit is sniffing out these hidden agendas. Something about hidden, or trying to keep things hidden and concealed, but things are coming to the light. These fires are bringing some light, even though things are ashed and burned and probably unrecognizable. A lot of artifacts, a lot of particular documents in history are just in each of those individual lives. I'm just hearing whatever's done in the dark comes to the light. That's what I'm receiving. People could try to burn evidence, do this or do that. Even though this is like also natural disaster, because nature took a course of its own. Nature was a force to be reckoned with, a force to mess with, and Mother Earth was like fighting back. So these physical entities are literally trying to fight with spiritual nature, with the supernatural things. A lot of people want to be supernatural, to see and be all, and the all-seeing eye. 4 on a timer. But the Most High it sees it all. People want it to be higher than the Most High. 411, and that's the 411. That's the truth. A lot of people, and when I said 411, it's been 4 minutes, 11 seconds on this timer. That's the truth. A lot of people want to be higher than the Most High, more in control than nature. And then the fact that some people want to be more in control with nature, they try to control nature. Like, what? It's crazy. It really is. So I'm going to continue my disclaimers. 440 on the timer and 444. My spiritual team is like, this is divine protection is around a lot of chosen collectives at this time. A lot of us are being protected and guided. A lot of our families are being protected and guided, and our communities are being protected and guided. Even though the communities around us are within our community, who knows at this point, right? Yep, spiritual birth. You never know where it's going to go, what's going to happen around you. You have been strategically placed where you're at for your mission. If you guys do start to hear noise in the background, people are here, so hopefully it doesn't get too loud. It is a Saturday, so people wake up and they do what they do. But we're going to continue this message, and I'll step out if I need to. Hopefully I won't. But it is 9:04, so the day is just starting here on January the 11th, a 1119 portal. Okay, so with my disclaimers as well, I'm not a psychic. I am just a messenger. I am here to provide the purest love and light from the Most High Creator and my spiritual team, guides, God, Gaia, the universe, the Most High Source, in the purest love energy possible. This is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, or beliefs into your life. I am one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That is cool with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Always keep in mind your intuition, your free will, and your discernment are key factors. Okay, and that's regardless of any personal message that you may receive. Okay. And so this is a non-judgment zone. Not judging over here. I am just receiving this downloaded information from my Most High Creator, my spiritual team, and my archangels as I deliver this message. This is a healing zone, a zen zone, an uplifting zone, a spiritual zone for your journey, a clarity zone, whatever kind of zone. If it resonates, it's a resonating zone, okay? And not everybody gonna resonate with me. So even with that aspect, if it don't resonate, 7-Eleven on the timer. I saw that. Let me write down 7-Eleven. If it don't resonate, don't eat the food on the plate. And if the Cinderella slipper don't fit, don't force the fit of this message, okay? It may not be for you. It may never be for you. You may not even vibe it, and that's cool. If you do, thank you. And for those of you who have also, been subscribing and just staying on board with the mission, I appreciate each and every one of you. As I always say, I'm humbled and honored to be connected. If this is your first time, welcome to you, divine earthling of the universe. It's an honor to have you here as well. Hopefully you vibe the channel. If not, that's cool. If you want to stay on board, you can subscribe and see what Spirit has in store as we continue to uplift ourselves, each other, and humanity. This is what we're here to do. We on this mission, we on this field. All right, so my videos are definitely a collection, like a whole book series. Telling you, they are. I think it's almost been a year. When did I first post my first video on YouTube? I want to say it was around this time. I had this page for 4 years, actually. I had the date wrong one time when I was trying to think about it, but it was on September 14th of 2020 when I started this page, but I was not called to post on this page until last year, and it's almost been a year. So it's organically just grew. I didn't have anybody listening, and now the number that you see is the number that grew. I'm just humbled and honored if it's definitely connecting. And I want to give a shout out. I've been meaning to say this. So Sunday Susie, if you are watching this, what's up? Much love and abundance to you, and that air hug, sending you virtual hugs. She's a sweet spirit. For those of you who have contacted me, I am just with the clarity and confirming that, hey, this is resonating. It's a beautiful thing to experience, because so many people out here are going through what we're experiencing, and a lot of people are not going to get them or understand the spiritual awakening process a lot of times. Even if you meet those people in your life that are going through spiritual awakenings, some of them still are not technically woke, Or is something about them still being asleep to a part of themselves, or asleep to the individuals around them that aren't the best of souls? 10-10 on the timer. Yeah. Some people are still in karmic cycles, even though they're a woke being. So spirit is trying to wake up. Even those who say that they're woke, 1022 and 1023, which is 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's been ordered that those who even say that they're woke, it's seriously time for them to wake up. Those who say would never fathom destruction, in a sense, it's like it's time for them to rebuild themselves from a destructive situation or lifestyle pattern. So it's hidden a lot. These fires, people are like, oh, it's not going to bother me. I'm not in that state. Oh, it is. It's trickling down. It's a domino effect. Whether you live there or not, this is global. And I've been saying it 11:11 on the timer. Yeah. It's like I'm hearing when you wish upon a star, may not know just who you are. Let me look up that song because I got a lot, and it's 9:09 on January 11th. It's about to be 9/11. I was about to say September 11th. Dang, that's crazy. So now it's 9:10. It's 9:10. That's order as well. I'm hearing order in the court. And if we think about September 11th, the destruction and mayhem that was for the U.S. and how the whole world was, in a sense, affected. You know, they took that war, and all the Osama bin Laden and da-da-da-da-da, and you could keep on layering and uncovering truth about it too, okay? 12:12 on this timer, just saying. Spiritual team showing up though. Mother Earth is also showing up. Mother Earth has been in this is the 5th message, because Mother Earth is speaking. It's been speaking. She, been doing a thing. 9/11. Mother Earth been saying, hey, emergency wake up call 1, 2, 3, 4 on this timer. I just saw 12:34. Mother Earth has been trying to get people in order a long time ago. And these some man-made things disrupted that order. The order of nature. Again, people wanted to be more supernatural than the Most High, more spiritual than the Most High, more anointed than the Most High, more powerful than the Most High. See, the thing about power, it can disrupt a lot of people with destruction. And see, the Most High, spiritual creator, people don't understand. Like sometimes people question it, and I'm not going to get all into the biblical terms or religious things because I know everybody's different. But this is going to be some biblical texts that do come out because the revelations are unfolding here. And some people question, like, well, if there was a higher power, why would this devastation occur? There's balancing that needs to happen. And unfortunately, like I had in the other video, if you sign up to be a soldier of war, you want to go fight in a war, that's your decision. You go to balance out in correct order. There is a possibility that you might not make it out. And so to create balance and order, there will be some losses. So we're seeing a huge ash. Oh, that's crazy that I said it like that. I meant to say a huge ass, and excuse my language, but I heard huge and I said ash. That's crazy. So I was going to say there has been a huge ass destruction, but there has been huge ashes. This destruction has created so much ash, like nothing is left. Just think about, look at where you're sitting right now. Let's get into the perception here. Look where you're sitting. Look at where you've grown up, where you live, where you've been. If you're a traveler or if you're a homebody, if you're in a city or if you're in a rural area, if you're in the suburbs, if you're in the country, the people that you know, the areas, the restaurants, the stores you love to go to, think of that and you close your eyes and imagine it being ashes. And so Spirit does say ashes, ashes, dust to dust. We go back to the earth. So it's like, in a sense, people hurting themselves when they try to destroy the Mother Earth, the core of Mother Earth. That's why the root, there's a big ass root. Yeah, a big ass root of hurt on Mother Earth. And Mother Earth has been taking those blows, like I said, blow after blow after blow. So that's why the blow it is affecting everybody, because it's happening on Mother Earth. The earth. There's parts of this earth that probably have never been touched, lived on, walked on, heard of. And maybe those parts will now be lived on, walked on, and heard of because of the destruction. People trying to find safety, people trying to find shelter, habitat. Like, I'm hearing habitat for humanity. That's a cause. That's a, so many things I said I was going to look up. It's a lot. Before I continue, though, there is a, so it's two things, because this is the 5th video and my messages have been derailing over here and over there. So they all coming together. So yes, or this is the 4th video. Wait, the 5th? I don't know. I have to be obedient to the messages. So my messages, the past 4 or 5 now, are literally the symbolic energies of this fire and just where the world is headed. And yes, your personal mission, it's like you've been battling yourself and your self-worth and your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-resilience, your self-preservation, your self-love. Thank you, Spirit. You have to go through those battles. Your self-image, you've been battling that. And again, I'm hearing low self-esteem. So your esteem or self-validation, like just validating yourself. Forget what everybody else think. Forget these people. Not in a mean way, of course. Like, not everybody's being mean to you. I say that because when my nieces or my nephews come home, or anybody, so-and-so felt like, or they said this about me, or they think this about me, I'll be like, forget those people. Like, literally, forget them. A lot of these people you meet, you're not going to continue to greet, communicate with, see, hang out with, or know. Eventually, some people that you real cool with going to be a whole stranger sometimes. Like, you never knew this person. And not to say that that's always for negative reasons. It could just be for life reasons. Life be lifing, and you just haven't heard from each other. That's okay. But now they could probably be like a stranger when you reconnect. You know, things be happening like that. So, my train of thought just be all over the place with these messages. So I do appreciate you guys for being patient with me. Now, I do want to go to a song before I actually, there was songs that I've been wanting to show you guys, and then some articles that I've been wanting to play from these news, spiritual reporters. These people are hurting. A lot of people are just lost. You know, usually if your home is lost, you still have your community possibly to go to, or another area in your community that's nearby. And these people don't have that. There are thousands of people misplaced or deplaced, like don't have a home to go to. And not all of these people are the celebrities. These are everyday people, okay, that are affected. And then I thought about hospitals Just thinking about the hospitals. I'm pretty sure they probably evacuated their patients. But if I think about some of those people that couldn't move, or how difficult that could have been to get these patients out, or if someone was in labor, like, it's so many different scenarios that occurred during this time, and not just in the States. Yeah, it's hidden here because I am in the States, and I have family in that state. And I've been in that state. My mom was just telling me how when she was younger, because my granddad lived there, like, got family up and down the Pacific coast. They used to go to that and hang out, and so they have their own memories in this area. And yes, overseas there are wars and there are casualties of people losing their lives every day. War fights and children losing their lives. It's like all this hate and anger. Like, this world is so angry. Why is this world so fucking angry? Okay? And it makes you angry and you frustrated. And then when you go through a devastating loss, you're trying to figure out how to keep your composure, how to stay strong, how to not get upset, how to remain calm, how to create a Zen zone now, what to do, who to talk to, who to trust, where to go, what to wear, what to eat, where you gonna sleep, like all these questions. And if that's why it's not celebrities, the people that are categorized as that in society. Yes, a lot of those Hollywood stars live there. Yes, that's a place where Hollywood is on the map, the movie industry, all of that, the entertainment world, a lot of landmarks, popular location, tourist attraction. But there are everyday people that live there too. And we can't also, people are like, now they know who. I saw a comment, and a lot of this could be controversial. These topics that where people are saying like, oh, they have money, they can rebuild. Then someone I saw a comment that said, now they know how Gaza feels or what happened there. 22 on a timer. But see, if you look at it in that aspect, that's that anger that's been fueled through societies, through cultures, through timelines and dimensions. All this anger always here. Why you so mad? Like, people who just wake up upset. The day just started and you woke up upset. Are you all right? And you can't say that you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Some people beds is pushed to the wall and they only got one side to wake up on. Well, it's like, well, push it to the other side of the wall and try to wake up again. Hey, at least you woke up today. A lot of people didn't. At least you had a bed. A lot of people don't have. And then if you think about your home and you say, well, I'm pretty sure that person has another home because they had a nice home, there was a big home, or something of that sort. When it comes to these high dollar, high status individuals, let's put it that way. I don't really want to categorize them as that because they are still people. Their lifestyles of the rich and famous. That's what their lifestyle just was. And to know that their $70 million home or $3.2 billion home, whatever dollar home that was, is no longer. And then you sit in your home, no matter if you're the same size home, a smaller home, a mobile home, a tiny home, whatever home you got, a 1-bedroom home. Some people just got, an extended stay home. You have more than that person has at this moment. So it don't matter what home you rest your head. It don't matter where you fall asleep, where you wake up. You have somewhere that's sheltered. And now these people are like, okay, well, at least I have a shelter over my head. It's not my home, but it's my shelter at this time. It was another point I was going to make, and it just like left my mind. I'm hearing spirit say sheltering people. People are in shelters, okay? more shelters, something about shelters. Some of these people have never been to a shelter. They don't know how to react living like they're in a shelter. I'm hearing some people are sheltering their feelings. Some people are solid, like they've I'm hearing solid as a rock. My voice, solid as a rock. That song. Some people are not as solid as they thought they were. Some people thought they were solid. Solid as a rock. Some people literally thought that they were solid as a rock, or that their foundation would be solid as a rock. But now it's just ashes and rocks. There was a guy, he was 80 years old, or 88. I think I recorded it. Did I send it to myself? And he was crying about what he lost and how much he built over the years and how much he helped people. He never thought that he would be in the position to ask for help. And he's helped so many people in his life. But now it's his turn. But he was like, all that I worked for, all that I built is gone. And so a lot of people don't have homes. And if your home did stay intact, the community is no longer there. Like, again, like I was saying, sometimes if something happened in your community, you could go down the street or go to another town. It like went to town after town, and it's still uncontained. How many towns is going to overtake? So Mel Gibson, y'all should definitely look up Mel Gibson's interview. I think it was on CNN. And one of the lady who was interviewing him, they've been friends for 20 years. So it was more like a conversation that they were just having amongst themselves. And so he probably felt more comfortable to just be open with what he had to say. And let me tell you, that man was open with what he had to say, because his home is completely gone. I'm going to play his interview. But before I do that, I finally found the lyrics. It's Gonna Rain. I found the gospel song that I was trying to let you guys know. I think it was like one of the 4 videos before this. And I couldn't find the actual right song because I was in a choir growing up, and my choir director, rest her soul, she was such a phenomenal woman, and she loved this song. It's like, I swear we sung it every time that we sung when it was our Sunday. I mean, it seemed like it did. So during this fire storm, I'm hearing a firestorm. This firestorm, there was no rain. And there was no water in the hydrants. Water supply cut the fuck off. You by a coast. Some people are like, why they couldn't use the ocean waters? Who knows? I don't know how the coast and plumbing and all that works with cities near it. If that's water is part of it. I'm not sure how that all works together. But just the symbolic meaning of that is this city by all this water is burnt to the ground. Just like Maui, people say that that was also by design. A lot of people that live there really think that their cities were intentionally burned. Then there was a CIA agent, or Secret Service agent, excuse me. She's from the Secret Service. I was watching this article only because the title caught my attention. And when she said, she introduced herself, she's like, well, being that I'm a former Secret Service agent, I do find this suspicious. I was like, what? Then I thought about, well, how did I stumble across this? And then my Most High team was like, because it's a part of your deliverance, like your message, your downloads. I'm like, okay, Spirit, I hear you. Because I've been saying we some spiritual intelligent agents. We the SIA out here. That's the army that we are. We're a spiritual SIA army. Okay? Spiritual intelligent agent army. Ooh, that's dope. And we on this golden mission. Because we chose this golden path. So these readings is because like now you literally on this battlefield, Divine Collective. If anybody has been watching the videos that I posted since a year ago, like I mentioned, up until now, it was like that was a year of training. A whole year of backstab took place probably prior or during this time. I feel like prior to last year, you probably had like a lot of backstabs or um unfinished, yeah, and unfinished proposals or unfinished business, unfinished relationships. And some of these could have backstabbed you, could have hurt you, could have been some life lessons, some karmic cycles you had to clear out, whatever lesson you needed to learn. But then last year, you probably got into hermit. You were more, I know for me that it was some personal things in my life that did happen. But aside from that, I'm already an introvert. So 33 on this timer, yes, spirit, 333. It was like 3 strikes. Nah, I'm not going to strike out 3 times anymore. I'm about to heal myself, go into hermit, and figure this out for me. I like being introverted. But anyway, I learned to, again, with the self-validation, self-esteem, self-image, self-love, like that was helping me birth that and training myself mentally to overcome any limitations or self-inflicted wounds or limited beliefs about me or hindrance, and believing more in myself. It's still some works that I am doing that spirit is working on me for this year that I already know, which is more of like, I could procrastinate. I really can. I'm pretty bad at it. Yes, fun fact. No, not really fun, but I do get stuff done. Okay, I'm just gonna say I am a Sagittarius as well, and we're known to probably procrastinate a little bit, but that's okay. We do have a sense of humor, and we're very, very smart and philosophers. We're gonna get the ish done, and we're gonna bring it with some creative spark. Okay. All right. What up, fellow Sagittarius of the universe? Anyway, so it's some goals that I am revisiting, put it that way. And one of them is to even interact more with those that resonate with these videos. Patreon is coming. Gonna be doing Patreon. We're going to have more in-depth discussions. I'll probably do like a weekly discussion or something like that, or twice a month to start it out and see how it grows and if it's something that people want to do. So I will be putting that information out. But in Sunday, Susie, it will be great to meet you finally, if you do. If you do come to those, or anybody else too. Yeah. So let me stay on track. So the choir, we sung this song like all the time, literally. So it was like one of the things that I remembered watching these videos. It made me think of this song. I was like, well, this is why the choir director probably was grooming me and training me then. I didn't realize it, but this song was a part of my training to revert back to about this time that we're in. So you've been training in hermit, or you have to train through these connections to learn how to deal with the battle before you actually got on this battlefield to learn how to battle and fight for humanity. So you're a deep ass vessel out here, Divine Collective, for humanity. They need you. They need us. Us starseeds, my last video was Armageddon vibes. The awakened starseeds are awakening humanity plus those people with star status. Because it's in an area where is humanity plus people, a part of humanity with star status. So it had to kind of be there. I don't know. Spirit was like, this area, it's gonna rain. And see, they were used to be focused on it never rains. Even with, I love Tony Tone. It never rains in Southern California. They tell me it never rains in Southern California. Like that song, I love that song. But they said it never rains, and then all of a sudden it started raining. Like, we get rain. And I think they just had like a snow apocalypse, 2 or something years ago, where the buildings were caving in because they weren't used to the snow being on their structure. So they've been going through a lot. I'm hearing they've been going through the whole 4 seasons, the whole elements, earth, wind, and fire. Damn. Earth, wind, fire, water. And they're near water, but there was no water to take down the fire. It's like the battling of seasons, the battling of energies here colliding. And look, it's 9:33 a.m. Thank you, Spirit. So let's read the lyrics to It's Gonna Rain. It's by Take Six. And when I saw it said Take Six, I was thinking like even with a movie takes, like Take 5, Take 6, Take 20, whatever takes it takes for that scene. So Spirit is like, this It's Gonna Rain is by Take Six, the group. I never knew that was their name. I said, yo, so again, I feel like Spirit gave 6 strikes or 3 strikes 2 times or too many times. Somebody striked out too many times. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Yep. The city, the world, the globe. I'm hearing the city, the world, the globe striked out too many times. That's what I'm receiving. And then with the Take 6, when we in a baseball game, you get 3 strikes, you out. So it's like Spirit gave this team 3, a turn. They struck out 3 times. Then they gave them another turn, struck out again. So that's a total of 6 strikes. 2 different teams dueling. I'm hearing, okay, Spirit. So again, this message is heavy. As I ascend, my messages ascend and they get heavy. They get a little bit more, it may not be for you vibes, okay? It might not be for you when I say certain things. That's cool. I'm going to be obedient to what I'm receiving. Spirit said darkness and light battling itself, like battling each other. And it's like they both struck out. So now there needs to be since nobody won in a sense, because nobody's winning this. So the referee is like the Most High stepping in to correct divine order, to reestablish order, to remove order, to rebuild order, to remember order. I'm hearing order in the court. Divine intervention stepped in. I had divine intervention in a card. Divine intervention literally stepped in, y'all. And on that card, let me find it in this deck. It got like a lot of fire on it. Let me find it in this deck. Because I did this reading about love. Because divine intervention stepped in on your love life. And I do feel like that is still the case. Where is that? And see, with this divine intervention being a fire scene, it's like divine intervention stepped in, creating this fire. And then I did see 7-Eleven because I wrote down 7-Eleven when I saw it on the timer. And that's like fuel and gas. Yeah, I was at the second to last card. Yeah. Spirit said divine intervention stepped in because people had a lot of addictions to this energy. Wow. And see, this girl, it's a light. She lighting his cigarette. What's the odds of that? People was lighting fires and shit. And some people are literally out there lighting these fires on purpose, which is crazy. Again, a lot of hidden things ain't so hidden no more because it's going to rain and nothing going to be able to cleanse off. Like, it's crazy because it's going to rain, meaning rain, REIGON. People have been trying to reign over humanity, over society, over the Most High. Like, so there was no water. You wanted to rain so bad, but there's no water to pour into yourself, to pour into your seeds. So that's why you reaping what you sowing. And Mother Earth, thank you, Spirit, to bring this back, is fighting back because Mother Earth has been taking all these blows after blows after blows before she just gonna blow the fuck up. Because people are like, I saw a comment too. How is it that all of the structures are gone, but the trees are still standing? Nothing happened to the trees. The trees didn't burn down. Some trees did get damaged. And when I thought about it, because it is some technically foul play going on, apparently, with people starting fires, and then what's really hidden, like what's really happening. And then there's a natural part of it too, though, that this is just natural part of life. And so trees are a natural part of the earth. That's their habitat. So if they were to burn down, you still gonna see some trees that are still standing. Just like with these people, there are some people, their houses burned down, but there are some people lost their lives, but there are still some people plus some houses still standing. It's the same kind of thing, metaphor, if you vibe it, if you vibe what I'm saying. So let's go to these lyrics. The song that I know. But I want to bring it up so y'all can really feel this. Like really feel this. Way back in the Bible days, and yes, it's a biblical song, so if you don't vibe it, just pay attention to the message. Way back in the Bible days, Noah told the people, it's gonna rain. When he told them, they paid him no mind. And when the rain comes, or when the rain came, they were left behind. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. You better get ready and bear this in mind. God showed Noah, showed him the rainbow sign, said it won't be water, but fire next time. Okay? After the rain began to pour, drip, drop. I remember I used to say that. They knocked on the windows. And what I was going to say about pouring in, these people want to pour into evil greed and money and status and power rather than pouring into the country, the world with love. They want to pour, like they want to pour into negative energy instead of pouring into positive energy, pouring into hate rather than pouring into love, pouring into wealth rather than pouring into the homeless. Where's the balance? So it's going to come with destruction and war. And we in World War III, y'all. Let's be real. We in the ends of times. And I had to realize, like, when I was little, like, ooh, ends of times. It's going to rain. It's going to be fire next time. Like, even singing this song back then, I was like, ooh, when is that happening? And then you see the destructions happening in the world, tsunamis. Let's think. Hurricanes has always been a topic of discussion. Tsunamis. Possibly earthquakes, of course, in California. But if anything, they probably thought about, ooh, tsunami this, or because we around all this water. Earthquakes, okay, we're coming. But fire, the deserts, when they start burning, it is a desert land, but there's no water that gets to this land. It could be surrounded by all this water. So you could be surrounded by all the nicest, richest, flyest things or people, but it can't save you. Y'all, these material things or these material mindsets can't save us. However, when it's a shelter, thank you, Spirit. Let me go back to it. Because people will be like, oh, you can replace this and material things, you can't take it with you anyway. Yes, that is true. Then I thought about it today and I said, let me write this down so I could send it to myself. 44 minutes on the timer exactly. This might go over 50 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it under though. I might let it stay under and come back and do another reading. So it says, it's the memories. This is what I heard and I texted to myself. It's the memories, not the things. It's the memories the things had. So it's the memories is not the things. However, it's the memories that these things had attached to these people. So this home, yes, it's just a big ass home. You can go find you another one. The inside of the home, the memories or the things they had in that home that are irreplaceable, that's what makes it hard. So things have been stripped from people. Like, it was just within my grasp and now it's gone. I'm hearing strapped for cash. Damn. A lot of these people out here about to be strapped for cash. These people don't know how they gonna live. They invested all their money into their house. And then it's like, well, why did people live here if they knew that this was happening? If they knew this area was a possibility? All these years it just never happened. But thank you, Spirit. But now Spirit is like, people are gonna have to do survivors, for survivors mode or survivors goals, I'm hearing. So Spirit is telling me, with this disaster, usually we hear about it in different states, or you hear about like tornadoes and things like that in countries or cities that are just torn apart because of it, or even those tsunamis like I mentioned, even like winter storms. And it's still snow and ice out here where I'm at in Atlanta, which we never get. But this year I say, oh, we gonna get it because it's way too cold. I thought it was gonna melt off more than what it has, but it hasn't, and the sun isn't out. So like the comment said the other day, the girl was like, it's crazy that half of the world is on fire and the other half is under ice or covered in ice or something. And again, the battle of fire and ice, the battle of, again, Mother Earth firing out to cool down this coldness in the world. This world has been so cold, so angry and cold-blooded, cold-hearted. So Mother Earth is like, oh, what? Thank you, spiritual team. What? Come again? Destruction and order. You can't get your life back, but you can get things back. You can hold on to the memory. And I'm going to say this because Janet Jackson, I love Janet. Saw her twice. Thank you, Spirit, for even allowing me to see Janet in concert, really 3 times, but twice in 1 week. Thank you, Spirit. I love my girl. Y'all, I got a Janet tat. Hold on. I'm like really tatted, and I want to show y'all this. If I can even put it up to the, let's see here. Can y'all see that? It's the Rhythm Nation. It's her Rhythm Nation. Okay, that's the Brooklyn Bridge underneath her. And it says Escapade. I'm gonna have to probably put some pictures of my tattoos up so y'all can see them. They're symbolic to me because they're who I am. And my tattoo artist, she's a golden one as well. So anyway, it's good to connect with people who know you and know you don't got to question when they put in permanent ink on your body. Because that's permanent. It ain't going to come off, okay? She could have made Jenna look like but I wanted her to look like a cartoonish because I saw it online. I was like, yes, because I already got a Michael and Prince. I got a Bob Marley too. I'll have to share pictures. So anyway, let me see what else. Oh yeah. So with survivors, Spirit is saying survivors, kits, packages, luggage, non-perishable items and food. And I wrote that it was 8:01. It was 8:01 a.m. Then it equaled 9. So I wrote year 9. We in the year of 9. Yeah, spiritual birth. Spirit said it's time to create some survival instincts, some survival knowledge, and survival wisdom. I love how this light is coming through here. This is like my spirit guide. Yeah, they be showing up and trying to tell you the Most High with me. Even though I get nervous, I'm like, okay, Most High, there's a little lot going on out there, Most High. I'm not nervous at all. All right. No. Like yesterday, the power went out. And my little nephew, he's 4. And his mom and dad were like asleep. Yeah, my family, we're like at a cluster here. Yeah, it's just one of those situations. But I'm not upset about it. Like Spirit said, you got to go back for a second. I'm like, okay. First, I'm like, what? But that's okay. I'm coming to the grips with it. And I'm enjoying it. So yeah, we had a lot of people. That's why I say if I got to step away, I apologize, y'all. Thank you. But I'm enjoying the time. So he's 4, and his parents were asleep, and he's like, yeah, I heard him crying. I'm like, what's going on? The power, the lights. He said the lights just went out. I don't know what's happening. And then he heard like something outside. It was like that's an electrical thing. And so I had to calm him down. I'm like, okay, it's okay. And then when I heard the electrical thing again, I'm like, what? But I'm to him, I'm like, it's okay. I said, come on, come in my room, lay down. We'll watch a movie. I said, if your phone dies, I can go to the car. We can charge it. It's going to be fine. Let's watch a movie or play a game. Keeping him calm. And he was, he got calm. He was good. Laid down. Eventually, power came back on. But even in that moment of being nervous about what is in store, what will happen and where, I could be channeling messages. Like I said, I'm not a psychic. I'm just a messenger. And Spirit has been training me, like with that song, It's Gonna Rain. Spirit has been training me up until this point to even refer back to that song. Just like Spirit has been training you up to a particular point. Even when I said those relationships that you probably had some addicted relationships, or maybe someone was addicted to you and you fed their addiction. You fueled their fire. You fueled their passions. You fueled their life. You just fed an addiction or addictive behavior that you had to face. So for you to face and train your mind, you were in training this whole time to be on this forefront of the battlefield for humanity. And that's why Spirit said you don't got to get off your throne. Your spiritual insight is the fight. You help people. Of course, you can go physically help people in need. I'm not saying that. Of course, you can get up and go help your community, however you can help them. I'm even speaking to myself because going back to the Most High, there was light and there was dark, and they both lost. So there was divine intervention. The light lost to the dark in a sense of before they knew their power. Because again, before I knew my power, I was getting taken advantage of or being addicted to some codependency that I didn't need to be addicted to. So the light did lose battles. All right. We did. Definitely did. Okay. And even in humanity, these leaders, these light workers, or these, I'm going to say light leaders of the world, they lost a battle by probably conforming to the masses, conforming to society, conforming to greed, to power. This is why, people conforming to opposing sides that they should stand up for are things that are more righteous than not. Again, going back to feeding in, pouring into negativity instead of pouring into positivity. So there was a lot of lost battles. My phone may go out too, so I do need to stop this video. And that's why the Most High and spiritual team ancestors have stepped in. I'm going to come back with another video though. So this is a year of 9 survivor's kit. This is teaching us how to survive. You've survived a lot. You're training people. You're training light worker school. Hold on, y'all. Before I do, Spirit told me to get this card deck. You're training light worker school, because I'm going to come back. The next video that I am going to do is going to focus on these videos. I'm going to play them and we're going to talk about them. Because that Mel Gibson, y'all. Spirit telling me to look at that. This might go over. That Mel Gibson is like 12 minutes. Oh, see, this is a part of your divine inheritance. Thank you, Spirit. This is part of your divine inheritance. You got abundance coming to you. It's kind of like getting promoted at work. You got more pay. So it's like, it might feel a little weird when you start receiving all these blessings in the midst of destructions. But see, you're able to bless those who have been in destruction with your blessings, with your divine inheritance. And that's why you're a chosen one as well. Because some people will sit on the greed and the power of that. So Spirit had to kind of destroy and disrupt and destruct these people kind of sitting on power or sitting on greed or even like investing in so much that costs so much and not pouring back into humanity in some capacity. I'm not saying that no one did, and I know everybody's lifestyle is different. It's just like trying to humble everybody and to cleanse it. It's like the world needs to be humbled so no one is exempt. There's no one exempt. Look, abundant harvest. Thinking woman, you got somebody that you about to be abundant with your harvest. New job you hired. Look, player energy. These people been playing. They've been having player energy out here. And that's why you've been hired. See, new job you hired because of your ancient. Oh, thank you, Spirit. This is what I was looking for. Yes, this card came out. Thank you, Spirit. I'm happy I listened to it. See, I listened to my intuition. Gotta be obedient. There was a lot of player energy over here. People was playing Spirit, playing Mother Earth, playing themselves, playing humanity, playing divine collectives with ancient knowledge. They was playing light workers. People was playing in light worker school. Spirit says some of these people in power were light workers. They were probably in light worker school with you, and then they became players. Trying to play the field, play humanity, play society, play the game. Or just playing a character, playing a role. So unfortunately, this is happening in an area where people act. I'm hearing acts from the biblical standpoint. That's a chapter in the Bible. I never really... Look, guys, don't judge me. It's 9:55, okay? My spiritual team still connects with me just because I don't know the Bible back and forth. I never really read it. Even when I did go to church, I don't really go to church right now. Like, that's another story. But anyway, spiritually, we are all spiritually connected. The Most High is the Most High Creator. I'm going to leave it like that. But you'll have your own way you say things or how you grew up. I get that too. However, acts is in the Bible. And Spirit said this happened in a place where people act. And they've been acting up. A lot of people been acting up. Or a lot of people need to get their act straight. And unfortunately, some people literally were innocent bystanders in the midst of chaos around people who play with the Most High. And see, you this whole ass light worker. That's why you've been hired. Thank you, Spirit. You've been hired for the job as a light worker teacher. Light worker school. Because you teaching a lot of ancient knowledge to these light workers about how to stay abundant and harvest correctly with their divine inheritance. Thank you, Spirit. You're teaching people how to harvest, their own divine inheritance by healing themselves first. A lot of people out here, these people about to go, I'm trying to tell you, people playing, these player energies about to be imprisoned, okay? All right? Because you over here passing. Look, you done passed. You about to heal all these people eyes green with envy. These people eyes green with envy. Because you out here passing medical state boards and healing yourself. These people became envy when you healed. Are you healing again if you start getting your divine inheritance? Some people that feel in prison and been playing might start being envious because they could be losing. But that's not what this is about. Yeah, these people are arrogant, and they got this devil-ass energy. That's why this is in spiritual court. I heard court officials chiming in. So we gonna come back with this Mel Gibson CNN video. And then some other videos that I've been wanting to let y'all listen to. That's going to be the next video. And even the Michael Jackson Earth song, I might play it on that too. But it's going to rain. One more thing about this. Noah said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friend. God's got the key and you can't get in. If something don't happen to the very hearts of man, don't you know the same thing is going to happen again? It's going to rain. Look, said it won't be water, but fire. Fire next time. That's what's happening. The hearts of man need to change, or the same thing gonna happen again. If it didn't resonate, don't force the fit. You can email me if you like, but peace, love, and light to you. Namaste.